Howdy, Connection Group leaders. Happy Thursday, and a special howdy from Glorieta, New Mexico. I'm here at Glorieta Adventure Camps. I bet some of you have probably come out here. It's, 80-something years old. At one time, it was the most prominent encampment in the country, certainly in Baptist land, and I was invited to come out here and speak, so I'm actually sitting in my classroom. I have taught probably 350 students so far. I'll do another 100, 150 tomorrow. Then I'm joyfully going to come home. I've been on the road since the last week before kids camp started. Nonetheless, it's great to be here. I'm excited to talk to you. We're in Deuteronomy 32, but actually for my video's sake, I want you to see something with chapter 31, and then we're going to see the end of chapter 32. So it's one of those weeks when we're going to see more than just the instructed verses, right? Check out this, chapter 31. Starting at verse 20, it says this: "For when I have brought them into the land," this is God speaking, "when I've brought them into the land flowing with milk and honey, which I swore to give their fathers, that they have eaten and are full and they've grown fat, they will turn to other gods and serve them, and despise me and break my covenant. And when many evils and troubles have come upon them, this song shall confront them as a witness, for it will live unforgotten in the mouths of their offspring." This is actually a really fascinating concept. Here's what's going on here. God has just said, hey, this song, Moses, that I've given you, it's not some random song that Moses has written on himself. Moses, I want you to write down this song that I've given to you. And it says specifically, I want you to read it to the people. I want you to sing it to the people. I want you to command the people to memorize it. And then he says this fascinating thing. He says, and if you do, your children are going to learn it. And when you have broken covenant with me, your children are going to sing this song to me. Think about that and put it in our context. If we disciple our children, if we do it right and we do it well, there's a very real possibility any of us could walk away from Jesus in a given moment. The scriptures make that plain. And the last days, and boy, howdy, does it feel like we're getting closer to the last days, doesn't it? It says in the last days, many are going to fall away from the Lord. They're going to have itchy ears, and they're going to go follow other stuff. And we've already seen that a little bit, not only at Lake Church, just nationwide, never mind worldwide. But think about this concept here. If we disciple our children, there is the possibility that your children could come back and speak the truth to you if you are going astray. Now, I don't want you to go astray, and I certainly don't want to go astray, but how cool would it be if it's your own children who you taught in the first place, who called you back to following Jesus by teaching you or reteaching you the things that you taught them? That sounds pretty beautiful in the grand scheme of things, right? A couple things about chapter 32 I think is worth noting. Just interesting, maybe nothing, maybe something. This is the first spot in the Bible where the Lord is referred to as the rock of my foundation, the rock of my salvation. It says it about a half dozen times in various ways. It even makes the dichotomy between our God, the rock, versus their rocks who were worthless and can't do anything. So it's, again, kind of fun, kind of interesting, right? Then you skip down to the very end of chapter 32. And again, you get this really sweet, somber, sobering message. It says this. Start at verse 46. And he said to them, "Take to heart all the words by which I'm warning you." This is Moses speaking. "Today, that you may command them to your children, and that they may be careful to do all the words of this law. For it is no empty word for you, but your very life, and by this your words shall live along in the land that you are going over the Jordan to possess." Did you see what it said about the word? The word of God. It is not an empty word for you, but it's your very life. Oh, church family, if we would love to adore the scriptures and treat it not just as, oh, they're precious, this book is precious, but the actual words and the meaning behind it, and we would choose to obey it in that light. Man, it is my very life. I have nothing without these words. If we would approach it that way, and if our children would see it, approach it that way, golly, would our church and our world be a lot different. So something for you to kick around. Love y'all. I will be home on Sunday, and I can't wait to see you. I miss you all dearly. We'll see you soon. I'm going to get back to teaching kids. See y'all later.